The rise of Julius Caesar. A young man on the rise. In the heart of ancient Rome, a young man named Julius Caesar was making a name for himself. Ambitious and intelligent, Caesar possessed a charisma that drew people to him. He was born into a noble family, but his family's fortunes had dwindled. This fueled his desire to restore his family's honor and rise to a position of power. Caesar's star was on the rise, but his path to greatness would take an unexpected turn. Caesar's journey in politics began with a series of appointed positions. He served as a military tribune, then as a quaestor, managing Rome's financial affairs in a province of Spain. His ambition and competence did not go unnoticed. He was elected to the position of aedile, responsible for maintaining order and organizing public games in Rome. These games, lavish and extravagant, were a spectacle that captured the attention of the Roman people and further solidified Caesar's popularity. His path seemed clear, leading him toward the highest offices of the Roman Republic. However, fate, as it often does, had other plans. A fateful voyage, setting sail into Peril. In the year 75 BC, Julius Caesar, then a young man of 25, embarked on a journey across the Aegean Sea. He was headed east, drawn by the allure of knowledge and the desire to further his education in the art of rhetoric. The Aegean, a body of water teeming with history and legend, was also a bustling trade route. Ships laden with goods and travelers from distant lands traversed its waters, connecting the eastern Mediterranean with the heart of the Roman Republic. Caesar's voyage was intended to be a relatively short one. He boarded a ship, likely a merchant vessel seeking passage to the east. The journey began smoothly enough, the ship propelled by favorable winds and guided by experienced sailors. Unbeknownst to Caesar and his fellow travelers, danger lurked beneath the tranquil surface of the Aegean. Among the islands and along the rugged coastlines, bands of pirates lay in wait, their ships poised to strike unsuspecting vessels. These were not mere opportunistic thieves, but organized groups of seafaring raiders, feared for their ruthlessness and audacity. They preyed on merchant ships and wealthy travelers, holding them captive for ransom. Ambush at sea. The capture of Julius Caesar. As Caesar's ship sailed eastward, unaware of the imminent threat, a group of Cilician pirates lay in wait. These pirates, hailing from the southeastern coast of Anatolia, were notorious for their daring raids and their ruthlessness. They operated from hidden coves and island strongholds, their swift ships allowing them to strike quickly and disappear into the labyrinthine waterways of the Aegean. The pirates, spotting Caesar's ship, likely a tempting target due to its size and the potential for wealthy passengers, sprang into action. Their ships, low and maneuverable, closed in on their unsuspecting prey. The attack was swift and brutal. The pirates, armed with swords, axes, and bows and arrows, boarded Caesar's ship, overwhelming any resistance. Passengers and crew alike were seized, their valuables looted, their fate uncertain. Among the captives was Julius Caesar, his journey abruptly halted, his life now in the hands of ruthless outlaws. A captive of confidence, Caesar's audacious spirit. The capture of Julius Caesar by pirates sent shockwaves through the Roman world. Here was a rising star of Roman politics, a man of ambition and destiny, now a prisoner aboard a pirate ship. The pirates, accustomed to fear and pleas for mercy from their captives, anticipated a quick and profitable ransom for Caesar's release. However, they had grossly underestimated the man they had captured. From the moment of his capture, Caesar displayed an audacious spirit that both baffled and amused his captors. He refused to cower or beg for his life. Instead, he treated the pirates with a mixture of disdain and amusement. He chided them for their lack of manners, their crude language, and their ignorance of the finer things in life. He carried himself with an air of authority, as if he were the one in charge, not the prisoner. Section 5. The audacity of a hostage, Caesar's unconventional conduct. Life aboard the pirate ship was a strange mix of tedium and tension. The pirates went about their business, raiding ships, dividing loot, and engaging in drunken revelry. Through it all, Caesar remained an unconventional captive. He refused to let his captivity dampen his spirits or his intellect. Caesar participated in the pirates' games and conversations, often with a sarcastic wit that both entertained and irritated them. He entertained them with poetry and stories, impressing them with his knowledge and eloquence. He even lectured them on philosophy and politics, much to their bemusement. Throughout his captivity, Caesar maintained an air of superiority, treating the pirates as uncultured barbarians, unworthy of his respect. He acted as if he were a guest, not a prisoner, much to the astonishment of his captors. Section 6. Setting the price of freedom. Caesar's ransom demand. While Caesar seemed to be enjoying his time among the pirates, he knew he could not remain a captive forever. His ambitions lay elsewhere, in the heart of Roman politics, not aboard a pirate ship. He knew his friends and allies would be working tirelessly to secure his release. The question was, how much would the pirates demand for his freedom? When the pirates finally approached Caesar with their ransom demand, they were met with an unexpected response. They initially demanded a sum of 20 talents of silver, a considerable amount for the time. Caesar, however, scoffed at their offer, declaring it an insult to his status and reputation. He boldly demanded they increase the ransom to 50 talents, asserting that a man of his importance was worth far more. The pirates, taken aback by his audacity, were initially outraged. But something about Caesar's confidence, his unwavering belief in his own worth, convinced them to agree to his demand. Section 7. Life among outlaws. Caesar's days in captivity. The days turned into weeks as Caesar remained a captive of the Cilician pirates. Life aboard the ship settled into a strange routine. The pirates continued their raids, their numbers swelling with each successful capture. Caesar, meanwhile, continued to charm and exasperate his captors in equal measure. He spent his days reading, writing, and exercising his mind and body. He engaged in philosophical debates with the pirates, often outwitting them with his logic and eloquence. He regaled them with stories of Rome's past glories and future triumphs, subtly reminding them of the power of the civilization they mocked. He even joined in their physical exercises, maintaining his physical prowess even in captivity. Section 8. A promise of retribution. Caesar's vow of revenge. Despite his seemingly relaxed demeanor, Caesar never forgot that he was a prisoner. He also never forgot the humiliation of being captured by pirates, men he considered beneath him in every way. He vowed that he would have his revenge, that he would hunt them down and make them pay for their crimes. One evening, as the pirates celebrated a successful raid, Caesar, in a moment of chilling candor, revealed his true intentions. He informed them that once he was released, he would return with a Roman fleet and hunt them down. He promised them that he would capture them, every last one of them, and have them crucified for their crimes against Rome and against him. The pirates, initially stunned into silence, burst into laughter, finding his threat both amusing and preposterous. They had no reason to fear this captive Roman, even one as audacious as Caesar. They had underestimated him once, but they would not make the same mistake twice. Section 9. Freedom secured, vengeance awaited, Caesar's release. After what seemed like an eternity, word arrived that Caesar's ransom had been paid. His friends and allies, working tirelessly behind the scenes, had gathered the exorbitant sum demanded by the pirates. With the gold in hand, the pirates were eager to be rid of their troublesome captive. As Caesar prepared to depart, he turned to the pirates, his face a mask of cold determination. He reminded them of his promise, his vow to return and exact his revenge. The pirates, emboldened by their success and their belief that they were untouchable, laughed off his threats. They watched as Caesar boarded a waiting ship and sailed away, disappearing into the vastness of the Aegean. They had no idea that they had just made a fatal enemy. Section 10. The hunter becomes the hunted. Caesar's relentless pursuit. Upon his release, Caesar wasted no time. He immediately set about fulfilling his promise, his vow of retribution. He used his influence and resources to assemble a small but determined fleet of warships. He recruited experienced sailors and soldiers, men eager to fight for Rome and for the man who would one day become their leader. Caesar's pursuit of the pirates was relentless. He scoured the Aegean, his ships systematically searching every island, every cove, every potential hiding place. He interrogated merchants and fishermen, offering rewards for information. He studied maps and charts, utilizing his knowledge of the region to anticipate the pirates' movements. The pirates, accustomed to operating with impunity, soon realized that the tables had turned. They were no longer the hunters, but the hunted. Section 11. Justice delivered. The capture and punishment of the pirates. Caesar's relentless pursuit paid off. His ships cornered the pirate fleet in a secluded cove. The pirates, taken by surprise, were ill-prepared. The battle was swift and brutal. Roman warships gained the upper hand. Roman soldiers overwhelmed their opponents. The pirates fought fiercely but in vain. Their ships were sunk, crews captured or killed. Caesar achieved his revenge. He captured the pirates and delivered their punishment. Caesar had them transported to Asia. He personally oversaw their punishment. He had them crucified. He ordered they be strangled beforehand. This act revealed a complex aspect of Caesar's character, ruthless in justice but capable of compassion. It solidified Caesar's reputation, a stark warning to those who threaten Rome. The tale spread fear throughout the Roman world, a testament to the rising power of Julius Caesar.